Yogi Edgies. Thank you for being here and watching the replay. I have no idea why I'm talking like this today. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Jules. Hello, everybody. I'm starving too. You would think I just ate a power meal or something, but I didn't. Okay. So, for those of you who are watching the replay, hi, Young Live Fitness. I think I just butchered that name, sorry. Hi, Faith. Hi, so many people. Yay, we're back. If you are new to my scope, my name is Lisa, and I am a yoga practitioner, and I blog on boxedge.org. So I would love if you check that out later. And one thing that I like to do is share with you things that I learn. Now, today what we're going over, I honestly learned probably years ago, but I like to read and learn specifics. For sure is good of a camera. Oh, really? I'm sorry. That sucks. Maybe I'll, Oh my gosh, the squirrels are going crazy. They're mating or something. I'm joking, they're just chasing each other. Okay, it's probably because I wasn't facing the sun maybe. And maybe it was the connection because it's on my hotspot of my phone. So I have my phone connected to my phone. But anyways, we're gonna go over a yoga move from the Yoga Yearbook. It's super old, but I do have my Amazon link on my blog if you want to learn stuff with me. And I like it just because it lets me go nice and slow and cover every single move that even I might know. Good, yeah, exactly. That's what I figured. I should share dancing. Lisa, I would, but you have no idea how many trolls there would be. I've been there. I've done that for the past 5 years. Wow, 5 years. And that's why I literally reset my life and started a whole separate everything. I have way too many Facebooks, way too many Instagrams, way too many. I even have a Periscope, but yeah, so I can't really share a lot of it only because it gets interpreted in a very disgusting way, and I just decided not to. But I was very tempted to share with you last night. I did actually get a chance to freestyle and dance it out because I have not been able to dance lately, and I've been really sad about that actually. And I even dreamed about dancing. And so between teaching girls last night, I did ask if I could dance it out for one song. So I did. I know. Yeah. But, I mean, I do teach Skype lessons, so for anyone who is serious, and wants to learn dance, then just contact me, just message me. I'm totally open with sharing my love for it, but it's just I don't need that in my life. And honestly, you could go to my YouTube. I mean, I've taken most of my stuff down. Yeah, because you would not imagine some of the messages that people write. I think Kino did a scope on this one day about some of the stuff that people send her, and she's just a yoga teacher. You could imagine this type of stuff that was sent to me. But if you're really interested, just go to lushlisa.com. That's my dance stuff. But I just keep it separate because it's not really the same. But I'm always trying to teach people, so that's if you're really interested. All right, back to what we're talking about. We'll try to flow a little bit whenever we do today's move. It's forward fold. Woo! For any of you who keep telling me yoga's so intimidating, I can't do yoga, blah blah blah. You can do this. And I even learned something today from the book. So, there's my book. So here's my book. Here's what you're going to look like when you do it. Maybe minus a ponytail. Okay. And I'll go ahead and turn on my other video. And we'll go ahead and give it a shot. It's called The Yoga Year. And if you go to boxedge.org, you can find the link on my blog. so that you could use it too. It's really, really simple. Like, it's great. And I know a lot of stuff, but you could learn so much from like some simple things too. You know what I mean? You're welcome. Okay, the sun is going down. Do you want to see? You can see my neighbor's backyard. The sun is going down. There's the Florida sky. This camera doesn't get weird wavy lines. Although it also has in the past, so. Alright. Oh, thank you. Most people like make funny comments, which I totally don't mind them, but most people say they're like cat eyes or I don't know, weird like funny things like that. And I guess that's pretty true. Alright. I feel like my voice is like I'm talking so fast today, but everything else is moving really slow. Alright, are you ready? So I'm gonna put you down here. Whoa! We're gonna stand in front of that limb so I know where to stand, and we can get loose with it a little bit. We'll do some body waves. I think Jackie has convinced me that body waves are appropriate in the yoga world. I'm gonna take off my my flip-flops. It's cold, guys. It's like 60 degrees. I'm like freezing my butt off right now. Alright. Okay. A lot of times people say too far away. No. Yeah. This way. Am I close enough? Can you hear me? Because I can see the screen from this far. Perfect. Good. Apparently I couldn't read it though. Alright. So let's just like loosen out. Shake it out, whatever. Breathe in nice and deep. And here, I'll give you some dancing stuff. We'll bring the arms down. And next time, as you breathe in, I just want you to wave your body. Wave. And down. Bring it in. Wave. And down. Again. Wave. And down. Last one. Wave. And down. Okay, so that's your body waves for today. We're not doing something super crazy. You're going to make sure that you are standing about hip width apart. If you prefer to stand with your feet together, that's totally fine, but forward fold and me do not go well whenever my feet are together. I just topple over. Really press through the heels, and I liked how the book said to lift your toes. I have never tried lifting my toes, so I'll go ahead and do that and see what happens. When you lift your toes, you're just going to take a deep breath in. You can bring your arms up if you want, but you don't have to. And as you breathe out, fold at your hips, push into the heels, and come down. Into your forward fold. Breathe a few more times. And each time you breathe out, just try to pull your belly in and fold down, releasing those hamstrings. Don't like lock out your knees to where you lose circulation though. Like leave them a little bit bent. And you can hug your elbows together if you want. But just try to keep pulling downward towards the ground. There is totally no dance moves I can teach you in this position. This is just kind of weird. Nope, I lied. I'll show you a silly one in a second. Good thing I have pants on. Okay. If you want to really loosen it up, and one thing I do teach in dance because of what I teach, you can loosen up all of your junk in your trunk. You can do a dump truck. You can put your hands on the floor and you can bounce. Okay? That was like a mini version. I'm not going to do the ridiculous version, but you can do that. And you know what? A lot of times I notice like it loosens up my legs and kind of like gets them warm if you do it for like 10 seconds.
And then you might fold more. Like, I just feel like I just folded more and I only did it for like 2 seconds, you know? If you want, you can bring your arms behind your legs and pull the chest towards the legs. But what I'm working on is trying to like really fold straight over. And I liked that the book said that you could either wrap your arms behind your back, or you could do the reverse prayer hands that we did a couple weeks ago. That is like, that's a little too much for me right now. Pull has really made my arms really tight, so I'm gonna leave it just cross arms. And if you do it that way, breathing in, really straightening your spine, and then breathing out, it'll make sure that you're not hunching on the way out. And I can feel like a huge difference, because I can't go and like headbutt my knees anymore. So just try either one that you want, and just try to release. Don't worry about like where it's pulling. Just like, I guess, surrender to it. Just hang out. Be free, looking down. And when you're ready, slowly fold up from the tailbone up. Breathe in. And that was it. That was pretty easy, right? Let me stop this video because I don't need like all this other words. Yeah? So for those of you who are like, yoga's too hard for me, can we do that at least? And I saw, I think on Dashimas or something, I saw Champ Angelo, which like I'm talking I know that he normally watches my replays. I heard him say, well, I don't like doing yoga because I'm a G. And, you know, I feel bad because I don't understand why there's not more dudes scoping yoga. Like, there's some really badass guys that do yoga, and why is it so taboo for guys to do yoga? Trust me, you're not going to get as many trolls as the chicks are. Like, girls will just be nice to you and say how handsome you are, usually. I'm not saying all of them. And most of the moves are, like, super cool looking. Even forward fold, like, you could, like, flex if you want to, like, look hard. So why do you think... I guess it's just, like, a society thing. I try to break that. So that's just, like, one of my missions in life, I guess. All right. Do y'all have any questions for me? I'm like looking at this video to make sure that I did cut my head off, but since it's a forward fold, luckily I think it'll be okay. What questions do you have? Hi, Ashley. You're still doing and trying to get better with your own practice before you would scope yourself. Well, you know what? I'm still learning a lot of stuff, and I've noticed that I think a lot of people like to see the raw and real you rather than like the perfect you. And I mean, I'm really serious when I say that because I'm a perfectionist recovering. So I'm the same way. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I know you're so busy, so I'm really surprised you're even in here, Ashley. Yeah, yoga was made for men originally. That's so true. I didn't even think about that, Jules. So, because, you know, it's really common. Like, my boyfriend and his dad, oh my gosh, like, it's kind of crazy. Like, especially his dad, who is also my boss. He, like, is like, yoga's for wimps. But he was raised that way. And I know it's really hard to break past some of those mindsets that have just been ingrained in you your entire life. And I think if you just try, like, little by little, even if you have that mindset and you're just like, okay, I could, like, touch my toes, whatever, you might be surprised that, A, it's going to make you realize, oh my gosh, I can't touch my toes. What happened? Because that's happened to my boyfriend. He's like, oh my gosh, I can't touch my toes anymore. And then, like, you could just do it, like, casually, like, okay, I'll try a happy baby, whatever. My legs need to air out anyways. And then eventually you'll get past that and you'll realize, like, this is stupid to, like, be making myself, like, suffer. When you go to a studio, it's mostly women, but I don't care because I'm learning more. And Al, I don't know if you're straight, but that probably gives you a good advantageous setting too. Guys don't like to compete with amazing, strong yogini women. That I can see a little bit of competition. I do try to always even out, like, if my boyfriend does try one, like, with me, I try to make sure I give him one that I know he can do, and then one that, yeah, there you go. See, I know your game. And then one, like, that maybe it would be challenging for him. But his dad has been really hard. It's been so hard to talk him into. And it also, oh, thank you, Costas. I didn't realize you were in here. Hi. Yeah, you probably do stand out. And it is. I guess it's kind of natural to be competitive. But, hello, like, imagine if, like, everything went, like, haywire in the world and now all of a sudden, like, you had to fend for yourself and you didn't have a couch to recline on anymore. Who's going to survive? The kick-ass yogi's going to survive, not the fat lard, like, guy. Just finished studying. Oh, boy. What are you studying? Happily married for 20 years plus. Okay. Then never mind. I understand. I'm not saying that. So yeah, I don't know. That just kind of stood out to me whenever I've seen, I have a lot of guys on here, you know, which it's fine, but I know a lot of you are like, meh, I don't want to really do it because it's a girl thing, but it's really not. So if you're watching this, please try the forward fold. Just stand up and lean over. You're giving your final high school exams this year. Ah, I remember my final high school exams. That was not fun, but because I was a perfectionist, I had to get an A plus on everything, so that was probably why. If I would have just, like, not done that, then I probably would have been a much less stressed out person and actually loved myself a lot earlier than what we were talking about earlier. All right, I feel like I'm rambling, and I know that your time is very valuable, and I want to respect that, and I'm going to try to shorten my scopes because I like to talk otherwise. Yeah, I'll watch Al. Like, if you give me a heads up, I'll watch. I get a lot of notifications though, so if you want to remind me, then I will. And trust me, if you hashtag Omis, or I've been hashtagging Yogi Edgies, and to kind of like start a little community for my blog, so boxedge.org, better go there. I'm coming out with the splits challenge. It's happening. I hope you're ready. That one's going to be fun. All right. Do you have any last questions before I go? But if you fail and don't get a good score, you have no chance to get into... Yeah, that's true. All right, no questions. Okay, let's do the secret handshake. If you're part of my blog, you got an email last night because I was working on it. But in case you don't, let's go ahead and do it. Whoa. All right, breathe in. Namaste. Love you.